a semi-rainy day here in Riga, which is part of Latvia, near the sea, if you don't know where that is on the map. I, so far, have never been in a city outside of Budapest that looks like Budapest more than Riga. So it's quite strange being here. Uh, yeah. Right now, we're embarking on some slippery, icy stuff. And we stand in the center of what is to be the Congress. With these little triangle thingies to arcade of. Yeah. Let's go explore. So behind us, you can see the blue, white, and red flag. Yes, it's in front of me now. The reason why we're walking to the Russian embassy is to show you a new part of Riga that appeared in 2022 after Russia started to invade. To show you a new part of Riga after Putin decided to be a little dick. So apparently in this area there was a bunch of statues that used to stand celebrating some people from Russia that helped to free Riga from different occupations that happened in the 20th century. The thing is, though, after Putin became a giant operation, all of those were taken down. And yeah, you don't see any of them. So we're gonna go walk in part of the city that we just in the last year or so. Gotta say, it is a very pretty building. The other thing to note is that many of the local transit stations had a 24/7 guard pop-up. Sometimes they're visible, sometimes not. So this building we see is the Art Nouveau. It's pretty cool. The other thing that we'll note about this street, it's still right in front of the Russian embassy, is that the street name changed also. So I took a left, and we see a wall, yes, it's the right name, of some of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen. Pretty building. So, Art Nouveau. Why is it important? And why is there so much of it in the city? Back in the back in the early 20th century, that's the 1900s, a bunch of people decided to invest their money in buildings instead of other assets. And so that's why we see so many of these, because it's literally the investment of people. And I'm kind of okay with it. What the fuck? It's so pretty. Okay, let's come over on this one. And I'll zoom in. So on the roof of all of these, there's different objects. This one has a lion, maybe some gargoyles on its neighbor, but each window is ornately decorated. Cool, eh? I wonder what this building is. Kind of looks like an old wizard building, maybe? Let's go explore a little bit closer. Check that thingy out above the doorway. And all of the windows. I don't think we can go inside, but if we could, that's what it looks like. So let's learn a little bit about Riga. Like the rest of the Baltic area that we're around, the earliest settlements around here can be dated to around 1000 AD, I believe. And it was heavily a trading town, a huge Viking trading town. And then as the different empires in mainland Europe were growing out, and also as the Crusades were growing out, there was some sort of a religious battle that happened, and to inject them with Christianity, a bunch of people here though refused Christianity, and they continued to celebrate their pagan religion and have been here. And then over the, ooh, that's a cool door. Over the next couple hundred years, everyone came in here trying to attack it. See, Riga is like right on the seaport, and it's a critical point for sea trade, which is one of the reasons why we see so much of the cool architecture here. It was even the best of the best. So, the Germans were here off and on, the Danish were here, the Polish were here, the Soviets were here. And really it hasn't been until the 21st century when Latvia has regained independence and control of its country. Oh, I think it's pretty cool that I'm here just with who's supposed to be here. One of the things that's a little bit challenging though for this area currently, ooh, let's look at this building, is that due to much of the emigration and mobility when the USSR was a thing, a lot of people born after 1990 who have two parents that are Soviets are not granted citizenship here, which is not great, but it's a decision of the government. So yeah, that's where we're at. So this dude is a hero in the area. He was born in the late 1700s, and it's unclear if he was born from here or from a different area around here, but around here. He was a lifetime warrior who fought in a bunch of different wars. So he now has his own statue. So yeah, if you do good in your job, you don't need a LinkedIn page. You can actually get a statue if you live in Latvia. So I mentioned that a bunch of the statues were ripped down recently, and this is where you can see where some of them were ripped down. This has fallen over all the way there's people of the Russian resistance and different countries and read their stories. You know, can you see? Yes, focus. That massive statue over there is about 100 meters away, and that's how big these statues were that were ripped down. So it's yeah. At least I do know I've messages not to be a dick. Let's go see what this statue in front of us is. This looks slightly Turkish. Yeah. What? So, during the Soviet occupation, the Soviets really didn't give a shit about anything that wasn't theirs. So, the Latvian people got together and they put up all sorts of these concrete barricades to protect some of the most historic buildings from the Soviets destroying them. I think it's pretty wow. They kept a couple of them around to remember what they did to keep their country. That's pretty smart. So Latvia hosts about 1.5 million people. In Riga specifically, there's about 600,000 people. The last census that was, or the last tourist numbers that were here, there was about 1.4 million tourists that visited Riga in 2019. With the increase of budget airlines flying primarily from Germany and the UK, I suspect those numbers have gone up in the recent. Hello. But as about the same amount of tourists visit Riga and Tallinn, and Helsinki per year. This has got to be the best Christmas market I've found so far. Another point for Latvia.
Und was ich benutzt?
This place smells really good. And here's why. Some countries have smoked flavor. Here, this church is cool.